Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that can feel, well, a little overwhelming: refinancing your home. If you're in Orlando, we're about to cut right through all the noise and show you exactly which lenders your neighbors recommend the most.
So yeah, if you're even thinking about refinancing, the first question that pops into your head is probably, who can I actually trust with one of my biggest assets? To get you a real answer, we're not relying on slick marketing or ad campaigns. Nope. We are digging into a huge community survey, looking at the actual experiences of 1,091 Florida homeowners who just went through this whole process. All right, let's get right to it. Who did Orlando homeowners say they would recommend? The results are pretty striking. Right there at the top is Orlando Federal Credit Union with an incredible 95% recommendation rate. I mean, think about that. That's basically 19 out of every 20 customers saying, yes, go with them. Right behind, you've got a major bank, SunTrust, which is now Truist, and another local favorite, Fairwinds Credit Union. It's really interesting that two local credit unions are just dominating the list.
So, a high recommendation score is great, but why? What are they actually doing right? Well, the survey data tells us that, too.
And this is where it gets really telling. Orlando Federal Credit Union got a perfect 5.0 for support and guidance. That means their customers felt totally taken care of, never lost in the process. Then you have SunTrust, just a solid performer with strong 4.5 scores across the board, a super reliable all-arounder. And Fairwinds gets a big thumbs up for their loan terms and their support, which tells you customers felt they got a great deal and great service. Now, for these numbers to really mean something, you have to trust where they came from. So let's just quickly pull back the curtain on how this survey actually works. The foundation for all of this is that number 1,091. That is not a small focus group, folks. That is a huge pool of recent real-world experiences from homeowners all over Florida, which makes this data incredibly solid. So, every single lender was rated on three things that really matter. 1. Was the application process simple or was it a headache? 2. Were the loan terms and rates actually competitive? And 3. Did you feel guided and supported along the way? Put them together and you get a really complete picture of the whole experience. You know, I noticed that 2 of Orlando's top 3 were credit unions. And that got me wondering, is that just a local thing or is it part of a bigger picture? So let's zoom out and compare the different types of lenders across the whole state. And yep, the statewide data totally confirms that trend. You can see right here, credit unions as a whole got the highest recommendation rate across Florida. And that's probably not a coincidence. Their member-first model often translates into better service, which is exactly what we saw in the Orlando results. We've covered the highlights, but really, this is just the starting point for you. If you're ready to take the next step, we've got you covered. If you want to dig a little deeper or even get in touch with these lenders, we've put all the direct links and more detailed data for you right in the description of this explainer. So look, the data gives you a really powerful head start. It shows you who your neighbors have had the best experiences with. But at the end of the day, the final decision is, of course, yours. After seeing who's leading the pack, the real question isn't just who to choose, but whether now is the right time for you to make that move.